All right, guys, here is a new song. The title is Trade Like a Pro. Here we go.
Don't quit, don't go. Listen up, time to trade like a pro. Don't quit, don't go. Listen up, time to trade like a pro. Don't quit, don't trade with intuition. Charts on the screen, every move calculated, sharp and clean. Rule number one, gotta have a plan. No chasing pumps, no weak hands. Stick to the script, no panic, no doubt. Discipline in the game, that's what it's about. Markets move wild, try to trick your mind, but patience and structure gon' keep you aligned. Trade like a pro, wait for the candle to close. Trade like a pro, wait for the candle to close. No FOMO wave, stay calm in the ocean. Wait for the setup, the signals to show. Alerts locked in, let the market flow. There's always another trade, never the end of the road. Discipline, heavy, reap what you sow. Trade with intuition, steady with the growth. Risk on control, patience is our oath. Don't quit, don't go. Wait for the candle, let it close, confirm. Patience in the game, yeah, lessons you learn. High time frames, stronger walls. Support and resistance where legends call. Don't chase green, don't chase red. Stick to the charts, not what's in your head. Risk small, grow big, stack up slow. Master the craft, that's how pros roll. Trade like a pro, wait for the candle to close. Set them alerts, let the money come find you. Don't force a trade, let the chart remind you. Patience is profit, greed is the foe. Discipline forever, that's how you grow. Trade like a pro, wait for the candle to motion. No FOMO waves, stay calm in the ocean. Wait for the setup, the signals to show. Alerts locked in, let the market flow. There's always another trade, never the end of the road. Discipline, heavy, reap what you sow. Trade with intuition, steady with the growth. Risk on control, patience is our oath. Don't quit, don't move. From the open to the close, it's a battlefield. Charts tell the truth, secrets revealed. No gamble, only skills applied. Trust the system, let the noise slide. Stay in the zone, watch levels react. Patience and time and keep the portfolio intact. One trade lost, but the mindset's strong. Another setup coming won't take long. Trade like a pro, wait for the candle to close. Yeah, that's the code. Yeah. That's the code. Playing first, patience always. There's always another trade. Trade intuition out here teaching discipline. Trade like a pro. Don't quit, don't go. Yeah. Don't quit, don't go. Don't quit. Listen up.
That's right, guys. Don't quit, don't go. We're here to trade like a pro, and we can do it too. We can do it. All we need is risk management. We need a plan for sure, whether it's, having our entries, our exits, our strategies. If you use indicators, the worst thing you can do is trade on emotions. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. All right, guys, let's go and get started. 3, 2, 1. I've been going to bango. Let's go. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization, 47 rules for the upside and 79 rules to the downside. And if those rules don't happen, it wasn't a good trade. However, because you have so many rules, there's a pretty good chance that you can see what you want to see. And that's the thing. Like, whenever you have traders that can't give you a set of rules to follow without, now granted, there are several things that we look at, but if it can be explained, they're just going to tell you any rule that they want to put them all together to show you the result that already happened versus showing you what might happen. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Today, we are going to concentrate on the chat, and we're going to not so much do stories. Yesterday was a great show. If you didn't watch it, strongly recommend everybody watch yesterday's show. A lot of thought process, a lot of information as far as, traders, thought process, entering a trade, explaining trades. I strongly recommend everybody watch that. Of course, you know, smash a like, leave comments, all that good stuff. So let's say hi to the peeps. Let's say hi to the peeps. Let's go. We got DJ and Brian in the house. DJ and Brian, a number one, first place today. DJ and Brian, congrats. We got Mike. He just got beat. Thank you, Mike, for being here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Going down the list, we got Wes saying good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Hey Diggity in the house. I'm loving the hip hop vibe this morning. Very nice. And then the song was called Trade Like a Pro. Now, whenever I do these songs, it's not just something to kind of listen to. They're the way I trade. So if you listen to the songs, it shows you the blueprint of trading. So listen to the song and listen to the words. Very important. All right. Can we have some metal music? You know what? I will put that on for metal music. Yes. I was going to say, man, we could probably even do one today, but I don't know if we'll have time. Metal music. All right. So, DJ and Brian, since you said metal music, any topic that you want, what topic do you want? Let me know. But make it in a sentence. Joe, or not even Joe, metal music about stop loss or whatever. See here, K Diggity, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Going down the list. Today, concentrating on the chat. Dave P in the house. Now, not so many stories today. Dave P, appreciate you, man. Bingo and a bango. I love it. K Diggity said it's almost genius time again. That's correct. That is correct. And man, the genius time is going to be flowing hard. It's going to be crazy. I told you so. I don't know about you, man, but I'm an adult. You don't tell me anything. Like you can show me stuff. And not only that, but when you, story time. Joe, you said it. All right. I can do it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. So with the all these people out here, they'll tell you, get this coin. They tell you this coin. And then 2-3 months later, guys, we were talking about this coin, join the group, pay me money so I could have more millions for you trying to make what I'm making. But I'm only making what I'm making because I have a group. For me, do I have a paid group? Yes, of course. But that's if you want access to me. To learn how to trade, watch the show, ask questions. You don't need to join the group to learn how to trade. I show you right here. But do I want you to join? Yes, of course I want you to join the group. Why? Well, it pays for the continuation of the business. So if you have money, stop messing around, join the group, help, kind of like pay it forward, I guess. If you don't have money, don't worry. We're going to get you there to where you can start making money. And then hopefully, even though you know how to trade now, hopefully you can join the group to continue paying it forward. So that's how that goes. See here. Al says, Joe, loyalty is earned, not given. So here I am, sir. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you greatly. Yeah, and some people say that they let Ben to come to here. And that's why I don't even get upset anymore, because Ben's on my time. But heck, it's Ben. So, Ben Armstrong. Ben, is that his last name? Armstrong? Ben, Bit Boy. All right, moving on. Got Mike in the house. Going on the list. Metal music, yes. I need a subject. I need a title. John 316 in the house. What's up, my friend? What is going on? Going on the list. See here. Almost done. What type of metal? Thrash. I didn't even know there was I was just going to put metal music. But we can put thrash. Okay. I need a subject now. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right. So crypto bubbles right now. Woo, doggy. Things are looking great. And as it was mentioned earlier, it's going to be 1, I told you so season, and 2, genius season. I told you so. Look at me. I'm a genius. Join my group. It's going to be that season really soon. So be very careful out there. Be very careful. We got the crypto bubbles on the hourly. We got MyX going up. We have SPX going up. We have Jupiter going up. We have all these coins going up. Very nice. Daily. Ooh, MyX took a pretty good hit. Cake. I love me some cake. This is, man, this coin right here changed my life. Not gonna lie, last season, this coin right here changed my life. I was able to do so much with this coin last season. And this season, there's other coins that I'm looking at. But this is one of my favorites because, well, I have such fond memories of cake. Let's see here. I think that's all I want to talk about this. Let's go to here. We are in alt season. Once again, alt season. Holy smokes. 68. Oh no, we're not in there yet. I believe Army Piper showed a different schematics with intro into the cryptoverse. I think that's what that website is. I think they said it was at 75 for coin market cap. They have it at 68, but right now I do see the coins going up. See here. Steve says, what is Russell? I have no idea. It's having to do with the stocks. Heard LBC talk about it being all-time high. Yeah. I'm not too into the stocks, but I hear Russell, and I think that's kind of like, I don't even know what it is. Don't thrash my crypto wallet. Okay. I don't know if I can use thrash in there, but I'll do something like that. I like it. I like it. Don't thrash my crypto wallet. And I tell you what, let me do it like this. I don't know what I have here, but let me do this. So let me save this. I'm actually going to save it, and that way I can give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out on the song too. Give you a heads up. All right, Bitcoin all-time high next. Possible. Bitcoin pushing 123. Let's go. Low Casper in the house. Can we do Clash again? Yeah, I actually have it up here. It's killing it. Oh my gosh. The Russell 200. So if you want me to look at the Russell 200, let me know. If you want me to look at any coins, let me know. We can get started on that. Liquidations on Bitcoin. For Bitcoin on the 24-hour time frame, we're going to refresh this one more time. We are absolutely going to the moon. Did you pack your bags? I didn't. I was waiting for the delivery of my bread and ham and cheese and tomatoes and lettuce. And that sounds so good. I was waiting for the delivery, and well, it took off without. Now, granted, I'm the higher we go, the greater possibility of the rollover. However, the higher we go, the increasing FOMO happens. You know, last night, I do so many updates. Well, I do them when they're important. I believe I did an update last night for my VIP group, and also this morning in reference to price action. We're within 3% of the all-time high. And I'm still expecting that rollover, but the higher we go, the greater the chance of the rollover. However, you know, we're getting really close to that all-time high, and the FOMO start kicking in. Hey guys, we're so close. We're $1,000 away. We're $500 away, $300 away, $100, $10 away. Boom, all-time high. Hey, we got Dave Digital in the house. Magnets, if you know, you know. Throw the magnets in the chat. Let's go here, search for this, type in magnet, and we got the magnets in the chat. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Moon mission. So right now, as we're going up, we're breaking and taking this liquidity towards the upside, 60 million. Ooh, doggy. Keep on going up. And as we're going up, as I mentioned before, we create liquidity towards the downside. Let's go to the 24 hour. 24 hour, we can see all this liquidity stacking up. Lots of it stacking up to the downside. So what does this mean? Well, this just means that as these get hotter or brighter, the yellow we can see over here is hotter. The purple is not so hot. So as we go up this in color and brightness, this is increasing the amount of money the market makers can take from the traders. Because here are stop losses, here are just orders to be filled. And we can see that the price came up. This is on the 12-hour time frame. We can see price came up, took this liquidity, and we're so close to taking this, but did we? Nope. We started coming down. Now it's faking out everybody. Oh, we're gonna come down, we're gonna get this. So everybody starts going short, because we're breaking these levels. And then it boop, shoots up, breaks this level. Oh, crap. And then now it takes this $62.52 million right at 120.872. And then now it looks like it wants to roll over, but it's looked like that a few times already. So just gave you a heads up. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. We're going to be checking the chat very heavily today, because to make up for yesterday it was a lot of stories, a lot of information about how traders have it up here. And they're good traders, really good traders, but they're unable to get it out. And to me, that's the most important part. So we talked about that a lot yesterday. Alexander G in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you lurking. Very nice. Man, Dave Digital and Jesse are about the healthiest eaters I have ever met. Oh my gosh. I need to make more money so I could buy better food. Now, granted, I've been eating, okay, but man, the food that they eat, oh my gosh. If y'all have any admin, if y'all can put Dave Digital's X on in the chat, I'd appreciate it. But Dave Digital, oh my gosh, huge inspiration. Always working out, always eating right, and I don't think I've seen any kind of sweetbreads. Oh my gosh, I have a story on sweetbread. Focus. All right. See here, going down the list. All-time high, almost there. Okay, let's go. I promise, Joe, I eat on a very low budget. I don't know, man. I don't know. Me and you, we gotta talk. Because my budget is, I don't know if y'all know this, but this is all I have. Can y'all see that? $14. That's all I got. My $14 does not go very far. I can help you out with that, Joe. As far as a meal plan, yeah, if y'all want, help me out. Same with you, John, 316. Now, of course, here's what we're doing story time. I can't do story time. At the end of the show, we'll do story time. And I'll put eat food. And I know what it means. That's going to be at the end. Not going to do story time right now. I got to stay focused. Thank you, Alexander G. You're the best. Okay. So let us focus. Let us look at USD, UC. Here we were talking about entering with it potentially coming down to around this level before maybe continuing up. We did come down to this very nice area. I would like to see more candles though. I don't like to see just tap it and then go. It's kind of rude, just tap and go. Stick around, eat some food, listen to some music, drink a beer or two, kick back on the porch. Nah, man, I gotta go. Boom. But this is an entry. Come down here, possible entry. Wait for this reversal, and sure enough, it did. Right now, it's gonna break the pivot. So this will be another good area to enter. We've been talking about this one for quite a while now. Lots of entries, lots of waiting. Next one is, what's this deck screener one? Is this anything? Nope. Okay, so this is money. Oh yeah, money. We were looking at this and we're like, oh no, it's a rug. And then I believe they said they were migrating. So I don't know what the new one is, but that one, if I was just looking at it, it looked like a rug. Next one is Clash. Clash, absolutely. And this is going to happen. So this is very important too. This is going to happen. DJ Brian says, I'm on a McDonald's diet. Oh no. Man, you rich. I remember, oh man, story time. Good Lord. Y'all are trying to trick me. Alexander G says, you can eat healthy on a budget for sure. Ground beef. I don't like to cook. That's the thing. That's why I get married. Joe, you did not just do that. Yeah, I did. Well, not just for that. Laundry too. Oh, Joe! You're a male chauvinist pig. Not really. Granted, if they were the breadwinner, you better believe it, I'd be cooking. I'd be, as soon as they come home, hey, you need your feet massage while you're eating this nice dinner that I just cooked and timed it perfectly so that when you got home, showered or whatever, or just relaxed, the food is 5 minutes more and it's ready. So you eat a nice hot plate, take off your shoes, let me massage your feet, need a back rub, blah, blah, blah. Shoot, man, I do that in a heartbeat. No male misogyny here. It's just whoever's the breadwinner, that's the role. All right, moving on. Joe, that was a story. All right. So here, your McDonald's is better than ours and very expensive. Okay, moving on. I'm not going to do it. Don't eat meat. Ask Joe. I'm jacked. 453. You don't eat meat? John, are you serious? No way. John 3:16, you don't? I figured you would eat meat. Dude is crazy jacked. Like he looked like he uh-oh. Holy smokes. Super chat. Thank you. Alexander G, you're the best. Alexander G, you are the best. Let me see if I can do this.
Alexandra G has donated $10 and says air fryer fund.
You're the best. Yes, an air fryer. I forgot about that. I need to focus. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. See here. See me here. Me too. You don't cook. If you don't like to cook, you're going to be effed when you try to eat. Let's see here. There's always inspiration. Yeah, huge inspiration. Like I see him on X. I was like, man, that food looks great. Avocados and eggs and I employ people to feed me. Hey, there you go. McDonald's. They do says, is your wife going to eat your steps in for you? Okay, I gotta read that story. Is your wife going to get your steps in for you too and lift the weights for you? No, just feed me. That's all I ask. You have to take responsibility for your own health. I don't like to cook. But, oh wait.
Alexandra G has donated $10 and says air fryer fund.
Yes. Air fryer. I need to get one. Okay, fish, bro. I love fish. Oh my gosh. But I want to do it in the air fryer. I love baked fish. I love baked chicken. I love asparagus. Man, I love asparagus. I love broccoli. I love vegetables. I don't know what they're called, but they're white little discs like this. And they're like sliced up into those discs. They're white and they're crunchy. I don't know what they're called, but I love those. Whenever I get a mixed vegetables, like that's like my favorite part of it. I don't know what it's called. All right, let's see here. There you go. Okay, going down the list. I eat fish, nuts, vegetables, lots of eggs. Yeah, I love eggs. Oh my gosh. Beef is seriously the most nutritious, dense food, super healthy. I need to buy more beef. For Clash, price was here. Right at resistance. I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait for it to retrace. I'm looking for a bounce here. Here's a lower entry. Did that happen? Nope. And this is going to happen too, where, price will just take off without you. And you have to be okay with it. You really do. Don't kick yourself in the butt. There's a lot of traders out there. Look at this, man. It just went like, shoot, man. It keeps on going. Look at that. 400% from the last time. It was like 300%. And then now it's 400%. From the time where I'm saying, no, it's too much. So just to let you know, Like, this is going to happen. And I have a lot of traders that tell me, man, Joe, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I would have made so much money. I could have entered the trade, but this and that. Here's the thing, you're gonna miss trades. You have to be okay with missing trades. And this is one thing that I stress in my group a lot. For me, it's more of the psychological part of trading, where I tell them, hey guys, we're gonna miss trades. There's no doubt about it. When we enter a trade and it goes up 80% in like 3 days, guess what? I tell them it was luck. Nobody knew that coin was going to move the way it did. We just happened to be lucky. Because one thing I don't want to do is say, yeah, guys, look at this. We did this, you know, join my group and to where you have the false sense of security. It's like, oh man, all I got to do is just join this group and we're going to get all these gates. No, it was a complete fluke. And I let my VIP especially know, hey guys, we just got lucky. You know, I guess other larger groups saw the same thing we saw after we saw it, because they entered like a day or two later, and then you can see that their money is pushing up our coin. There you go. But this one right here, on fire, absolute fire. Now, you know, shoot, man, it just keeps on going. So what I would do, because it keeps going, if you're interested in this coin, I would want to be very cautious. Yeah, 50%, not bad. So what I would do is I would have, so my blue lines are always entries. This, very, very risky. I would enter right now. If I had $100, I'd enter right now, with the thought process of it pulling back to at least 50%. Why? People are going to do exactly what you want to do. They want to buy low, sell high. George can build another house now. Yeah, very true. Very true. Have his basketball court in there, maybe even a swimming pool inside if he doesn't have one. Like, yeah, big time. So this is lower entry would be here. Here would be our entry. And then what we don't want to see, and if you really like this coin, what we don't want to see is something like this, to where it starts doing this. And yes, you know, we're breaking levels to the downside, but we continue breaking, and we don't want it breaking this zone right here, because this zone is right here. You see how that goes? This line goes right here. So we don't want it breaking this zone. We break this zone underneath this, you might go to zero. Give you a heads up. But here, well, let me move this over. Move over. This one, it's going to be a white. I mean, a yellow, because it's aggressive. It's aggressive. And then once we do something like this, then this would be a safer entry. And then this would be a safer entry. So I like it. Okay, so we got those. So here, going down the list, checking the chat really quick. Okay, very good. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just ripping, just absolutely ripping. I've been saying for the past few days where I think that we are going to roll over. Why? Well, we're at resistance. Here's our 4-hour resistance. Did it roll over? Nope, went right through it. Okay, well, I'm thinking we're gonna get pull back here off of this trend line, which is a very crucial trend line, or rather power line. It's the tipple trade intuition power line, but it broke right through it. All right, so here it needs to break this in order for me to be bullish. And more than likely, we're going to retrace. The higher it goes, the more likely we're going to retrace at any moment. What happened? Boom, broke through that really quick. Came up here, actually retested off of our zone. If you look here, we can see that this is a really nice defined zone, especially on the daily. Let's just double click down here, send that out. We can see really nice support resistance in this area. So because of that, we came down, retested here, broke through this level. Moon mission. Moon mission. Do I still think that we're going to come down? Yes. However, this is something that I want to talk about. In my opinion, and again, this all depends on the cycle that we're in. Right now, we're starting, in my opinion, to go into the moon cycle, the genius cycle, where everything just starts going up. Now, granted, we've been talking about this, and this is something that we've been mentioning. Yeah, rockets, let's go to the moon. Where we've been mentioning to where the month of September is when we want to start accumulating. Now, if you didn't, it's okay. Everybody goes, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't think. It's okay. You can still do it now. Now, granted, you have to expect pullbacks of at least 25 to 35%. So when you do your lower entry, in my opinion, the best way to do it, not financial advice, is double up. So if you put $100 in the entry, you want to have a $200 down here. And then if it drops below that, you want to have $400 down here. So again, like, you have to be able to plan this out, because, and it's safer, the safest way, it's regular spot trade. If you want to do leverage, you have to understand that the liquidations are a thing. So you have to be able to double up prior to your liquidations, and don't put it, like, if your liquidation's here, don't put your add to entry here, because they can easily go and just liquidate you. You want to have it to where it's a nice little cushion to where it gives enough time to get your entry. And then, of course, now because your lower entry hit, your liquidation is much lower. But here, Moon Mission, we have the all-time high, really, really close. What is that? Within like $500 or so? What's that? Like 1/4%? All-time high right here. We actually went about 0.5%. Do I think we're going to reach all-time high today? Yeah, sure do. Let's see, 123.8. Let's go. See, back to 117. Possible. So a lot of people right now are shorting. And that's what they do all the time. Like, once we start going to all-time highs, they start shorting. And sometimes it works out wonderful. And we hear it over and over, how they were so brilliant and smart because they shorted the top and blah, blah, blah. But then sometimes, they get stopped out or liquidated because they keep on adding to their short. And let's just say here worked out perfect. But it's just a risk. All of it's a risk. Crypto Change Me, what's up, man? Appreciate you for being here. Let's see here. Look, Hotspot says, I can see Bitcoin going to 130 before going down. Very possible, just because of the FOMO. And because of that, it's taking up a lot of other coins. Lots of other coins are going up because of this. Now, in reference to the retracement, this is something I want to talk about. Before, let me go ahead and just hide this. So before, we go from the swing low to the swing high. And this is why it's very important, depending on the segment of the market, depends on what we're looking for. Before, we would have, price doing this number, and then doing this. And now what we're expecting is the bare minimum. We're expecting it to retrace 38%. All these numbers, they're percentages. We would like to see bare minimum retracement of 38%. A really great retracement and healthy retracement is the 0.5. When we enter here, which is the golden pocket, and I guess the goalposts have been moved. People are saying now 0.618 and the 0.65 is the golden pocket. I'm going to just say this is the golden pocket plus, because this is old school, I guess. Now, people move the goalposts all the time. But when it gets in here to the golden pocket, this is a really nice area for it to bounce. However, I get a little cautious because the price may roll over to the 786, get rejected off the 618, and then continue going down. and then take 100% of the profit that it just did, or the run up. So again, what I'm looking for, the minimum 38%, average 0.5. Golden pocket is also good, but once it breaks below the 618, I get nervous. Now, once we get into the FOMO phase, the genius phase, where all these coins are retracing a little bit, we're going to be lucky to see 0.236%, or rather 23%. We're going to be lucky to see this retracement, because more than likely, we're going to be looking at possibly 12 to maybe 23% for the retracement. So anywhere, something like this, and then it just continues up. This is what we're going to be looking at. So if you wanted to, you could throw another number in here. And how you do that, you just go to the settings, like I just did, go to style, and then you just put another number in here. Now, granted, what I like to do is I like to do half of this. So it'll be 0.123. We can do that. It's about half. Enter. So boom. So which would be about 12%. So when we retrace, I'm looking for this in the FOMO phase of the market. And there's going to be a lot of traders out there that there's going to be a breakout. For example, we're going to have a breakout right here. We're coming up, and we're going to be waiting for a retracement to bounce off of this. You know, we have a breakout. They want to see the retest here. However, that retest is not going to happen. Let's move it down here. Let's go and take this off. We're going to wait for the retest. Let me just draw all this again. So 1 second. Hold down Control, click and drag, delete. Let's do this one more time. And then now let's do something like this. Let's move this down. Let's go from, no, I don't like this. Let me delete this. Sorry, guys. Let's do something like this. Now let's do the fib retracement from the low to the high. And then the break. Let's say the break of this level, this zone. So in the FOMO phase, most traders are going to want to see the retest after the breakout of possibly a zone, whether it's a supply zone, demand zone, for a fair value gap, just any kind of confluence that you're looking for. You're going to be looking for breakout, retest. However, because we're in that FOMO stage, we're not going to see, in my opinion, we're not going to see the really nice retracements of the 382, the 0.5, 618, golden pocket, whatever you're looking for. Instead of it coming down here to this really nice retest zone or area, we're going to be retracing only about 12%. These are percentages, only about 12% to maybe 23% before we continue to the upside. I'm not sure what the heck is this? What's going on? I can't stop drawing. Is a button pushed down? That was crazy. I'm not sure what happened there. So we might see is the price coming down here to the 12% level before going up, or potentially coming down to the 236 level before continuing up. And not so much going down to this retest level or even lower as far as these percentages. So once again, we go through this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. So make sure to tune in. We show you how to actually trade the market versus showing you what already happened and then saying how you shoulda, coulda, woulda made money. So tune in every day. All right. So hopefully I can save that for a commercial, but we'll see. All right. I'm gonna catch up on the chat really quick. Let me go do this. Come back over here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? If so, please let me know. If not, forever hold your peace. Right now, we are just moving along. Okay, so let's see here. Going down the list. Oh man, I need to watch it. I didn't see it. I didn't get a notification. Man, I just finished my coffee. Dang it. I didn't see the notification till later. And by that time, I was already trying to get my stuff. So everybody, definitely check out this video. Let's see here. What was this one? Oh, this is, we were talking about him the other day. Crypto Faces Live. Let's see here. Crypto changed me. Dano Crypto was live. Love that dude. Crux the Crypto goes live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. So make sure to check him out. BC Poor Corp's a beast. This one I haven't watched yet. So I definitely, everybody watch this video, smash the like, leave a few comments. You know, hey, the video was great, or hey, the video sucked, or hey, I think you're right, or hey, I think you're wrong. You know, let them know. This guy right here, I think he is very good. He's almost at 100, guys. He's almost at 100 subscribers. So if you're watching this on the replay, give this guy some love. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure the notification bell's on. I have it on all. You know, make sure the notification bell's on. You know, like the videos, leave comments, ask questions, and maybe he might answer those questions on his next video. So definitely do that. See here, that should be a slogan, Joe. What did I say? I don't remember. What should be a slogan? I always need the who, what, where, when, why. I don't even listen to myself. I don't. All right, going down the list. I believe everything's here. Okay. So I definitely got to check that out. Let's see here. Let's go back to this. Bitcoin's ripping. Any coins you want to do? Any coins? Let's see here. Face is in a 20 million trade right now. Yeah, it must be nice. You sell an indicator, you make a crap load of money. Of course, he trades too. But, yeah. I try to do all my stuff for free. That's why I'm poor. You sell stuff. You know, I mean, look at the Thai guy. He sells stuff. And, multimillionaire. I don't sell anything. And well, I'm using the sun for light. All right, moving on. See here, the amount of people that talk about what's already happened. Oh yeah, man. I say that a lot. I actually have songs about it. They're called Replay Millionaire and Hindsight Hustler. Because what they do, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Like throughout all of this, they'll literally spend 15, 20 minutes showing you how you coulda, shoulda, woulda made money. Look right here, guys. We're in a range and you want to short the top and then you want to enter the long and now, you know, this and that, and they showing you how you could have made money. However, when you ask them, okay, what about right now? What do I do right now? It's like a deer in headlights. Well, it could go up or it could go down, which is fine. You know, plan A, plan B. Okay, awesome, man. Which way do you think it's going to go? I mean, that's what they do. And usually they'll mute you if you ask them questions. For me, I'll let y'all know, like right now, I'm still thinking we're going to come down. I'm sticking to my guns. But the higher we go, the more FOMO comes in. Now I'm already in trades, so I mean I'm good. You know, would I enter a long right now? Definitely not. Would I enter a short? Again, it just depends on your risk. You know, you may get stopped out 2, 3, 5 times before the short plays out. See here, Casper broke a new record, 5584 TPS. Hey, there you go. Yeah, Crux of Crypto, he loves Casper. Can we look at cake, please? Cake. My favorite cake in case y'all want to buy me a cake for my birthday, which is it's almost coming up. My birthday is almost coming up. Who can guess the month of my birthday? I want to see months. I want to see y'all type in months in the chat. What month you think my birthday is? My birthday's coming up. And so that's the first one. Let me do something right here. Let's start a poll. Is it a poll or a question? I guess a poll. Which is my second favorite cake? White. I don't know how to spell strawberry. Strawberry. Chocolate. Okay. Okay. So here's a poll. Which is my second favorite cake? White, strawberry, chocolate, fruit. Which is my second favorite cake? Okay, so what were we doing? We're looking at, I think, cake. I got sidetracked. SPX to the moon. To the moon. Let's see here. So guess the month of my birthday. Guess the month of my birthday. Let's see here. I think we're gonna do cake. Is that what we're doing? Okay. So yes, cake. Cake. Ooh, doggy. All right. Would I intro long? Definitely not. Now these shorts, they're not like a short to play out for a few days, a few weeks. Definitely not. The shorts are only for like a scalp trade that may turn into a swing trade. What does that mean? A trade that we're looking for maybe for a few hours, maybe a day or two, and then it could continue multiple days. So here. Oh my gosh. Chorizo and egg. I really miss Mexican food, like true Mexican food. And you can tell if it's a good Mexican restaurant or a place if they have homemade tortillas, not this store-bought crap. And I have yet to, man, in San Antonio, shoot, man, there's like a lot of these where the tortillas are, oh my gosh, so delicious. Like there's a abuelita, in the kitchen. What's that? It's a grandma, an old little Mexican lady, with the rolling pin and doing her thing, and then just going and just working away. Yeah, I've yet to find one. Man, I miss San Antonio so much. Locals says second round in 2 weeks. Hey, there you go. DJN says November. Meh. Simply says November. Meh. Locals says my birthday is October 15. Hey, October 15. Locals, but happy early birthday, my friend. But if you're guessing October, meh. Wet says November. Nope. Dave P says November. Nope. K Diggity says November. Nope. Change Me says December. Nope. See here. October. Very nice, West. October. But nope. They digital. Nope. See here. Chorizo and egg. Oh my gosh. See here. Mike says November. Nope. Artist Miller, what's going on, man? Right now we're guessing my birthday month. It's coming up. you know, not that I celebrated for a month, but what month is my birthday? Let's see here. Going to the list. Arizona says, oh, what's up with the cake talk today? Cake. See here. Take the cake and run. Let's go. Let's go. January. Getting closer. Warmer. Warmer. Steve says January. Warmer. February. Warmer. West. See, how about November though? Nope. KD or Road Dog says July. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. We have a winner. Road Dog with the correct answer. Joe, I thought you said it was coming up. It is coming up, technically. I mean, every month gets closer and closer. Joe, that's not even fair. Well, it is. So let's go ahead and end the poll. The poll, which is my second favorite cake. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put this poll up here. See here, second favorite, 34% said chocolate, 33% free, 22% strawberry, 11% white. So my second favorite cake is free. I don't care if it's chocolate. I don't care if it's strawberry. I don't care if it's filled with jelly or pudding or any, I don't, it's free. I'm taking it. That's my favorite second kind of cake. My first favorite is carrot cake. So on my birthday, if y'all want, y'all can buy me a carrot cake. A big old carrot cake. No, I get one of those little ones. I just need a little piece. All right, let's get back to business. Joey started out so great. Lil Captain says, haha, that's not soon. It is. For me, it is. All right, going down the list. JP, nope. Turkey's in the house. What's up, turkey? I just say Road Dog is my favorite turkey. 2026, let's go. White. Oh, all right. So for cake, let's go ahead and delete all this stuff. Right now, cake has been moving, you know, higher lows, which is good. Finally, you know, getting out of the $1, $2 area. We're over $3.50. Let's see, cake with whipped icing is my favorite. Or Boston cream, hands down, yes. Baked the last. Cheapskate. So I oh man, it sounds so good. All right, so let us look at the weekly. Okay, I like it. Let's go to the daily. So in the daily, once again, you know, we're doing the higher highs, at least momentum to the upside, which is good. One thing that we do not want to see, is a break of this level, 2.3405. Don't want to do that. That's a huge drop too from where we're at. 33. Okay, so if I liked cake, I would do a lower entry, probably about 30%. From its current price. This is if I'm going to buy it, hold it for maybe a month or two, and just hopefully ride this bad boy up. I would enter now and have a lower entry. Now, if we're doing this for a trade setup, there's a really good chance that it could pull back just because people are taking profit. Now, we're going to go over the thought process as far as how far down could it maybe go. Using the fib retracement from the swing low to the swing high, I personally would like to see it go to the 382. Now, because, you know, right now everybody's kind of FOMOing, and I'm not sure if you can see the price, but the price is 3.2297. That's the price. This is the level. I would love to actually see it go to the 0.5, which would be pretty much in line with this pivot right here. So let's go ahead and mark this one. So here is our pivot, which is really great. Now, because I would like to see it retrace, if I wanted to look for a trade, I could look for a short to come down here before it bounces and then I take my profit. So if I was going to do a short, what I would do is my first target would be here, the 382 level. Right now, we're not in the absolute, we're slowly approaching it, the FOMO phase. And these are the levels that I use for my FOMO phase, where we're going to retrace only about 12% to maybe 23% versus the segment of the market that we're currently exiting, which was the 382 level that I want to see the bare minimum. So again, each segment of the market depends on how I trade. I don't just have one way of trading and then I do that in the bear market, in the bull market, the entirety of the bear market, the entirety of the bull market. I trade differently depending on the segment. So here we go. I would have, this would be my target if we're coming down. So, and then this would be my other target. And I'm going to change the colors too. If we're coming down, so these one, I put them in yellow. So did I put them in the yellow? Good enough. Okay. So now let's go to a lower time frame, 15 minute. Nope. So in order for me to go short on this, it would have to break this level. And by that time, it's already too late because I'm looking for a bounce. So here I wouldn't short. Could we short up here? Sure. Very high risk though. Stop loss would be fairly tight. You may get stopped out 2 or 3 times before it rolls over, but I can't do this, because what I do is I trade market structure. And in order for me to go short, I need to break this level. Now, what I could do, let's just say price, let's say price does this. I don't know if it'll go up. I think it'll come down. So let's just say price does this. Joe, look at this. All the levels is going to the downside. Oh yeah? Stopped out. Boop. Now, in order for me to go short, this is my level 1. We come down here. Could I enter? Sure, it'll be risky. I want to see it retrace, then start breaking the lows. Then once it breaks the low, or this low, depending on the pivots, this is my level 2. And then now I could enter the trade with potentially it coming back up into this area with a lot of ups and downs, coming back into here to do this. It breaks this level, great, it's looking good for me. Breaks this level, my level 3, okay, let's go. Now it could potentially start coming down. See, but then here, it's already too late, because here I'm looking for a bounce. So for this one, depending on your risk, I just wait for the retrace. Could you enter now? Sure. And then add more once it does, because right now we're so close to everything going up. And, I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that has all my, I told you so. Well, I do that to make fun of them. I have two thumbnails. I told you. But for me, I don't tell anybody anything. This is just what my thought process, never financial advice. This is just for my entertainment. And hopefully you're entertained too. If you are, put a 1 in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, put a 1 in the chat. But that's what I do, guys. Like, I just see what I think might happen. And if it does, great. But there's so many guys, so many. And I just find it so funny where, there's so many things I can say. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's see. Dairy Queen ice cream, good. Cake is good. I've never had that. I think they're expensive though. Aren't they like $35, $45? I don't know. Bitcoin is dropping to the minimum. We're going to 0. Oh no. No. Sean stole my phone. Sean's a nut. Sean is a nut. I love that dude. Very true. All right. So be looking out for my next song. Oh yeah. I need to post these songs. I haven't posted them, but I need to post the songs. But definitely I'm going to do a metal song. It says, don't trash my crypto wallet. I don't know if I'm gonna put trash on there. Don't. Let's see here. Don't thrash my crypto wallet. I don't know if that was a misspelling, but this is what I have. So DJ and Brian, if you're still here, I just need to clarify. You wanted to say don't thrash my crypto wallet or don't trash, because I'm gonna make a song about that. But you guys are the absolute best. If you're still here, definitely put it in the chat. It's gonna be a metal song. All right, guys, that's all I got. Anybody streaming right now? Let me double check. Let me know if anybody's streaming. Let's go to customizations, redirect. Let's go to click in the field for the searches. We got Tom Crown. Let's see here. Who else? I don't see anybody else. Sin City's upcoming, but they're like in 30 minutes, I believe. I guess we can go to Tom Crown. Hopefully he give me a shout out. If you could please put Trade Intuition Raid. Do not put TI Joe or TI Raid. Please put the whole thing out because he doesn't know me as TI Joe. Put Trade Intuition Raid. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And this is the newest song that I have. It's called Trade Like a Pro. We're gonna listen to it for about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go to Tom Crown. Make sure to do Trade Intuition. Thank you guys so much. Remember, you don't have to feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. You're gonna miss out on trades. Do not judge your success from other people's results. You don't know how many times they entered that trade before showing their 30% gains, 80% gains. You don't know that. So just concentrate on yourself. Show up every single day. The only way you can lose in crypto is if you give up. Don't give up, guys. We are so close. Matter of fact, like the light is going to be very blinding. We can see the light already. And we're going to step into that light. It's going to be so blinding. It's going to be amazing. But we're going to keep you on track. You know, sell something, take profits. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. Let's jam out for about 10 seconds and then go to Tom Crown. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.
Listen up, time to trade like a pro. Don't quit, don't go. Listen up, time to trade like a pro. Don't quit, don't trade with intuition. Charts on the screen, every move calculated, sharp and clean. Rule number one.